As we span along the coast of Texas, Indianola, Texas here, we see that there's very weird shapes, curves, protrusions that go out into the water. Well, this is because this actually used to be an inner creek as opposed to the actual bay. Before the hurricane, or hurricanes, mainly I believe it was Carla in the 1960s that really destroyed it, but in 1886 there was major amounts of destruction in the town. And the land used to go about 300 yards out into the water. Actually about 3 football fields.
All of the hardships of the residents of Indianola here in Texas in the 19th century. Indianola, one of the leading ports in Texas in the 19th century. Wow. There were a lot of hardships that happened through here. Hurricanes, floods, war. But you must remember, hardships are actually what make people strong. This is the oldest cemetery in Indianola. Well, if you can actually make a reading of this, which is very hard, it talks about the Calhoun County Courthouse. Apparently during the 1875 and 1886 hurricanes, the walls were made out of shelled concrete for the courthouse, and it stood somewhere around this area. Nobody knows for sure. It could still be in Port Lavaca. On the other hand, during this time frame, it looks like Indianola was actually the biggest city and where the courthouse would have been placed. But after 1886, limestone was actually very abundant along with shell. So I'm going to presume that even though it saved many lives, it was not worthy of keeping up. Behind me is a marker for a Calhoun County Courthouse. Wow, what a place. No, it actually wasn't on the very edge of the water, as it seems to be today. There was about 300 more yards that went out into the water of this town of Indianola. This is part of the reason why it's called a ghost town, but yet still very active today.
While we listen to this wonderful music and look across the bay at what used to once be Indianola, the wonderful Powderhorn subdivision that was across this major port, we wonder if it might ever once again flourish. This is a wonderful little wharf restaurant at the very edge of the coast, Indianola, Texas.
bird. This was probably once a road or a railroad that went all the way out to the channel. Hurricane after hurricane comes through and destroys and destroys and destroys. But yet man still chooses to rebuild in the same place. Are we just that stubborn? Just that proud? Or does it represent the ability for us to survive with what Mother Nature gives us? As we should always remember, those who have departed from this world have gone to their eternal home. May they rest in peace. It is a joyful occasion that they have found their eternal home. In the last two videos, we've gone through one ghost town. And in the next video, we will go through another. So let's hope the ghosts are there. And as always, put your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. Let's go ahead and push that nice blue button. Turn that like button blue. And let's stake out the subscribe button. And as always, stay savage and cook brisket.